Hey everybody, so today we're going to be doing a science experiment called Blobs in a Bottle. So you're going to need a clean water bottle, which she has two. First, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Jay Marie.
All right, so Jay Marie's going to be doing the experiment for us. You're going to need, like I said, a clean water bottle. You're going to need some water, which we've already put in both water bottles. You're also going to need some vegetable oil. You're going to need some Alka-Seltzer. And we're going to need some food coloring. And just to make it a little bit more fun, we'll be adding glitter to one of ours today. So Jay Marie's got some glitter. So the first step is going to be to pour your water in the bottle, which we've already done. And if you feel more comfortable using a measuring cup or a funnel to slowly pour the vegetable oil in, you can do so. Today we're just going to do 3/4 of each bottle and pour the vegetable oil in. And we'll give it a few seconds after we pour it inside so that the vegetable oil and the water has a chance to separate. I'll let you know when to stop. All right, and so this is for the first one. Our next step is going to be, as you guys can see, the water and the oil have separated themselves. Our next step is going to be to add the food coloring. So today, Jay Marie's going to be using two colors because she always has to be extra. So she'll be using both blue and red because we want to see if we'll get a purple result. So you need 10 drops of food coloring in the bottle. You can use any color you'd like. So she's going to do 5 of each. All right, there's 5 of the blue. And we kind of want to give it a second and maybe even a little shake at the bottom to see if the food coloring will go through the vegetable oil and mix with the water. Shake it a little bit, Jay. Here we go. Set it down. So as you guys can see, the food coloring has seeped through the oil and began mixing with the water. All right, so our next step is going to be to bring in the Alka-Seltzer. We're going to break a tablet in half, but we will be using both pieces. We'll start with one. Her little sister in the background, being crazy per usual. All right, so we're going to snap the Alka-Seltzer in half, and we're going to drop one in and watch it sink to the bottom. And as you can see, the blobby greatness has begun. We've got a lava lamp effect. We've got a volcano going on. We've got the purple we were expecting. So the colors did mix together. And this is something that you can do at home. It doesn't cost much. Go ahead and drop your other half in to add more of a bubbly effect. If you guys like, you can drop both sides in at one time. And just to be a little fancy, go ahead and drop half of your other one in there. And again, the bubbly greatness, your own at-home lava lamp using water, vegetable oil, and food coloring. That one looks a little gross with those colors. So we're going to use one color for the next bottle, and we'll throw in some glitter and see how this one turns out. So great job, Jay. All right, so same process. We've already got our water. We're going to pour 3/4 of oil. So Jay, just take it up to that line there at the top. Or as a matter of fact, stop there. All right, and then we need another Alka-Seltzer. Alright, so just so you guys have a little bit of insight on how it works, you can go ahead and continue. Choose a color. We're going to do one color for this one, and we'll be adding some glitter. So to begin, the oil stays above the water because the oil is lighter than the water, or more specifically, less dense than the water. The oil and water do not mix because of something called intermolecular polarity. And that term is fun to bring up in dinner conversation. Molecular polarity basically means that water molecules are attracted to other water molecules. They get along fine and loosely bond together. This is similar to magnets that are attracted to each other. Oil molecules are attracted to other oil molecules. They get along fine as well, but the other structures of the two molecules do not allow them to bond together. Of course, there's a lot more fancy, scientific language to describe the density and molecular polarity, but maybe now you'll at least look at the vinaigrette salad dressing in a whole new way. When you added the tablet piece, it sank to the bottom and it started dissolving and created a gas. As the gas bubbles rose, they took some of the color with them from the water. And when the blob of water reached the top, the gas escaped and down went the water. Cool, huh? So why don't you guys try this experiment at home, and we're going to take a look and see how this one turns out with just the 10 drops of food coloring and some glitter this time. She's going to go ahead and add her glitter. And then we'll be dropping in the Alka-Seltzer. Alright, so we've got some yellow, orange food coloring and some blue glitter. Alright, and go ahead and drop your Alka-Seltzer in. And let's see how this turns out. So it looks like we have a fun yellow lava lamp with some blue glitter floating around. It doesn't look like it took to the glitter as far as like glittery bubbles, but it's still pretty cool. And again, you guys can try this at home with just stuff that your parents have around the house. Go ahead and drop your other piece in. So this one's a little bit more messy than the other one with the glitter added. So we had not so fancy of a color the first time around, but more of the effect we wanted. This time we're still getting that effect, but it looks like our glitter is kind of blocking our wave right now. So there you have it. She's still going. Dropping it out the seltzer to get more results. She likes the bubbly effect, and hopefully you guys will like it too. So as long as you got some water bottles, some running water, ask your parents to grab you some food coloring if they don't already have it in the cabinet, and some of their cooking oil, and you guys have a whole science experiment. So I hope you guys enjoy and have a great summer.